Never gave a fuck, they like me or not. Need no validation, learn from my blog. Get it how you live, fuck up, you get popped. Took my homie down, that was 19 shots. Pray the Lord forgive us for the way that we rock. Something in the water, I guess I'm a shock. Mama raised me right, daddy taught me lies. Sister say let's get it, then I earn my stripes. Expose myself to some fake niggas, then you wonder why I hate niggas. Grew up with the real ones, lost a few so I pour some. Fuck a nigga, that's a quick con. Making moves while I'm on the run. Talking jugs, they ain't heard of that. If they tellin', then we callin' raps. Chasing paper till we get the side. Tell them niggas they can run it back.
It's PATisDOPE, and I'm here with
Shinajuan.
Let me know what a gang is, cause that's the song that's buzzing or that you like or your single. Let me know about it.
Okay, so Gang Gang was the first single I ever dropped solely by myself, and I just dropped that in 2016.
Okay.
It was, honestly, it was just made up real quick. You know, we were supposed to go to Atlanta, missed our flight, so we had to come back, and I was like, well, let's just go to the studio. On the way to the studio, we actually watched a little piece of, what's it called? I seen a little clip of Beyonce Scared Straight, and it was this one girl, she was in the jail, and she was just like, gang, 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 gang. And I went to the studio and made a song called Gang Gang, and it was just lit after that.
For sure. 2017, what's out? Or what you about to push out? And what was the song you performed in the opening intro of the interview?
So that song right there is called Real One. That's what's going to be pushing out closer towards, you know, 2017. I really am going to move and start really doing more music, but I really want to get into having my documentary out and seeing the grind behind the music. So that's the difference between me as an artist. Really, I just want to kind of really have that shown on visual, like what we're doing every day. For 2017, I'm just trying to do everything.
For sure. Inspirations, like why rap? Like I ask everybody why do they rap, because of course you spend a lot of money, you spend a lot of time, you waste a lot of energy. Why do you rap? And as a female, why do you rap? And who do you listen to too?
Okay, for me, I rap because that's something I've always, you know, I've always been the type to just get on a freestyle. You know, even if it's a male dominant, you know, industry, or it might be all niggas in the cypher, but I'ma hop right in and they be like, oh, wait a second, like that's dope. She came in here and not only did it, you know, it don't come to people that, wow, you know, she raps or she can sing too. She could do this, she could do that. So when I came in and I started rapping, it was like, damn, I can do that. So then I started looking at it like, continue to keep doing that. And I know, I mean, for real, I lost money, I lost this, and putting all that in a lot of time, and you don't see instant gratification, you don't see that money coming right back. But it's passionate, you know what I'm saying? If you're talking about something real, or if you're talking about what's really happening around you, it's like you can't just lose that, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of how many L's you take trying to do it. So for me, I just keep at it all the time, regardless of how much I put out there, how much money I'm losing, how much time I'm losing, how much sleep I'm losing. It's what I love, so
for sure,
I'm gonna go at it. But my inspiration to go to that is, I think I'm inspired by like older female rappers like your Eve or your Charlie Baltimore's, your Vitas, Foxy Brown, Lord Kim, still Nicki Minaj, still the new people new in age now, but I feel like we had so many female artists at one time before in hip hop. And now I feel like now it's just like you only have one, or you might only have two. Well, now you're starting to get a little bit more. You got Young and May out, you know, on top of Dej Loaf. You got Nicki Minaj, but it's hard to really have that. You had like 5 dominant
stars.
At
you know,
one
Little
time.
Kim, Foxy Brown, making the same amount of money as some of the males. I get what you're saying. So what's in your iPod? If you're talking about the OGs and not a lot of dominant females getting money, making hits, what's in your iPod?
On my iPod, like my playlist right now, we do have 21 Savage. We do have 6 Black. We do have, I listen to Dave East now. He's definitely a lyricist. We got J. Cole. We got Wiz. So it's everything. I listen to everything. Gucci Mane. I love trap. I love trill music, drill music. I listen to a lot of people from Chicago. You got Lil Durk. What's his name? it's gonna come back to me.
You named it. All right, so where are we repping? Where are we repping? Are we repping St. Charles County or where are we at? Are we repping?
I'm from Waldorf. I live in Waldorf, but I actually was born in Texas. A lot of people don't know that about me, but we live in the areas that's still close to the city. So for me, I'm gonna always say I'm from Waldorf, but I be out in the city.
Most definitely.
We be in the city.
What do you think I know you get on Twitter, Instagram, you see Shy Glizzy, Fat Trail Life Show, you see all the younger dudes coming up. That's what I see, that's what you see, but what do you really think? How do you really feel? If you went to Atlanta at that time and they asked you about your city, what would you say?
I feel like our city doesn't, it's not shown for all the people that we have. You could list everybody, but if you list the list, you just list it, half of the people only really know Shy Glizzy when you go far. You know what I'm saying? Or you might hear about Fat Trails, or they don't get as much exposure as I feel like they deserve. And I feel like, with our city, it's kind of hard to get on. I feel like in D.C., especially, it's a lot more of... It's kind of like you can't even have competition with so many people because they don't put you in the same category to have competition with. It's kind of hard for all of us to come up together in this area as opposed to going to Atlanta where you have 10 artists, 11 artists that's popular in Atlanta. You only really have like your one or two here. Yeah, and I think it's a smaller place. It's a small place, and it's very, once you got that one person that's out, that's that person. So,
biggest thing that ever happened to you, or the thing that motivates you that you remember somebody stranger saying to you? Good and bad. Let's go first with the bad, and then we're going to go to the good. Feedback, compliments, whatever that comes to your mind right now.
Okay. I think the worst thing you could ever get for someone to say to you is somebody not really liking it or not understanding it, or saying you sound too much like this, or you sound not enough like a girl, like you gotta be more sexy, you gotta say this, and that. And I think, like, for me, I think the positive is that you do have your supporters. Like, you do have people like, damn, you like that, da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, oh, you really like it. So that's when, I think the biggest thing now is seeing how much support and fans that I do have. I put myself out there in this 1 year, and I see, like, people like, oh, we waiting for you to drop some more. We waiting for you to drop some more. And I'm like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready too now because I see that I got people that's dealing with me. But I also take in good and bad feedback, and I learn from both sides,
So what's out right now that you would send somebody from a label or somebody like me, what's that one video, one song on SoundCloud that you will stamp and have trust in to move to the next level? If I said just send me anything, what would it be?
I think I probably just send you Gang Gang. From me, I send you Gang Gang right now because it was my first project, but I feel so good about it. Because when I put it out there, I didn't really get too much backlash about how it's not this and how it's not that. And actually, after that, I started hearing a whole lot of songs from a lot of artists that had gang in it or had the same gang feel to it. I'm not saying I was the first one who originated it, but I felt like once I put that out there, I started hearing more of that same type of tune from big artists out in the industry. So, I put that one out there and see how it does.
Stuff. Future plans, my last question. Future plans. I don't know if it's cuffing season for you, but it's cold. We're going to be in the studio. Of course, you're going to be able to write more. It's going to be a lot of intimate situations for you.
Okay.
Give me some future plans for the holidays and into this year. For you as an artist and personally.
Personal, okay. So, for me, I got a show coming up in January 14th, right here at the Thai Pilot. So, I got a couple things I'm kind of getting together as far as more music, more videos, more shows. I'm just trying to make it so much bigger. Like, for now, it's just work, record. And then after that, you just kind of figure out how you gonna push it, where you gonna push it to, who you gonna push it to, how you gonna pitch it. As far as me personally, my person was to do the same thing, level up in any way possible. You know what I mean? Just try to give back to as many people while doing so, and just start off with my legacy, like build something from what I'm doing now. Sure. So I could look at it later on and be like, damn, I did that in 2017. Watch what I'm gonna do in 2018.
There you have it. You can show your people in the interview, what you did in 2016.
Yeah.
PATisDOPE interview, the first interview. I think she did. I don't know if she did another one. Did you do it? Is this your first interview?
This is my first interview.
This is your first interview. Hey, you got 30 to 45 seconds to end this motherfucking first interview out. Talking shit, plug your people. The stage is all yours.
Alrighty now, for me, everything is just Shinajuan. So if you want to reach me on social media, it's Shinajuan, SHINAJUAN, all together. That's my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything with that. Also follow OG. What we stand for is opulence grind. We want you to see the grind to us becoming opulent. You know what I'm saying? So follow us. All the kids, follow us. We're trying to get with the youth out here in DC. We want y'all to be with us and keep flowing, doing y'all thing, so you really see that dreams do come true.